Good day to all. I am Dr. SampathKumar, professor from Department of Civil Engineering. Here today we are supposed to discuss on the title of Intelligent Transportation System. Here transportation is a major area under civil engineering. The transport may be the major component of nation and it earns enormous money. This may be the induced point to the development of full nation. Here there are majorly 4 different modes of transport available and minor modes of transport is also in 4 in number. Here the transportation management comes only when the capacity and volume mismatches. Here basically the capacity and volume are the basic terms which are very often used in transportation management. Here whenever the volume on road exceeds the capacity, there is no other way, we need to go for management. Here so far there is no solving methods on transportation and traffic problems. Only we can manage the number of vehicles on the road by reducing the number of vehicles on the road by 2 different methods. One may be traffic system management TSM and another one may be travel demand management. In the first one, transportation, under the transportation, the number of vehicles on the road will be the same. As a traffic engineer or a traffic transportation engineer, we need to manage the traffic flow in which the vehicles has to move at a designed speed, for which we are supposed to operate the traffic in a peculiar manner to bring down the congestion level on road. At the same time, the speed will never be minimized. This may be one method, that is called traffic system management. Another one, it is a major concept, very major concept, in which the travel demand itself we are supposed to bring down, for which there are again so many concepts are available. One by one we will discuss. Under which by TSM, it is possible to match the capacity to volume by so many simple concepts. Here we are supposed to adjust the volume to capacity to almost nearing 1. Generally we are supposed to discuss about V bar C as 1. If the V bar C ratio exceeds 1, definitely it will be a problem on road congestion. On the other hand, by TDM we can plan to bring down the number of vehicles on the road. It has again various components, such as we are supposed to augment the public transportation and car may be sharing vehicles on the road, and same so many passengers has to be incorporated in the same vehicle. Likewise, we can minimize the number of vehicles on the road. That may be called as a travel demand management. But here, because of rapid technological development in networking field, information technology field and communication field, as a traffic engineer and a transportation we want to incorporate these major technological development in our area to manage the traffic on the road. One among which is intelligent transportation system. To my opinion, ITS itself comes under TSM. That means transport system management. Here we are not at all minimizing the number of vehicles, but only thing we are trying to manage the vehicle movement on road efficiently and effectively, safely. Here we are supposed to discussing intelligent transportation system. Intelligent transportation system is a combination of electronic application, basically information technology, communication technology, analytical skills, and it is combined manner of it facilitates very accurate information to the traveler whenever the travel is ongoing, and it is expected to increase safety of vehicle and the road user on the road when they are under traveling, and maximum utilization of transportation sector. Right. ITS used in the interacting vehicles on road, and it has to be linked the vehicle, driver, the passenger, and here we are supposed to use sensor, and we need a good communication techniques. ITS is generally for safe travel, fast travel, and optimally utilization of road area as well as the technology. Here generally automobile sector gives maximum income to our nation. Generally gross domestic product of our nation is purely depends on the transportation efficiency. Modern techniques helps you to achieve higher safety, higher efficient in transportation system. Then the smart technology or ITS include, I think, the basic smart card, on time and anytime response on the road, and advanced driving assistance. See, there are again each title has its own career and it is a vast area. Each and every title is a vast area. Again, real time information not only for running of vehicle as well as in the parking data also. Here, the transportation sector in India expected to bring about 12% of its GDP. Now it is almost of 7%. Maybe in the coming years, it will be definitely increased to, it is forecasted to increase up to 12%. Transport is one of the biggest employment sector. Based on the recent research, it shows that 30% of working force is comes under transportation sector. India currently carries 70% of its freight transportation and 85% of its passenger traffic only on available 48 lakh kilometer road network in our country. Even then, the quality of road still is not good and it is not safe. Safety aspects, in the safety aspects, there are again so many modes. I already told you, airway, waterway, under which the least one on safety aspects is roadways. Here again, this rapid rise, rapid increase in urban population, increased income of people definitely lead increase in number of vehicles on the road as well as traffic congestion on the road. Again, it leads economic loss, heavy economic loss because only because of traffic congestion on the road. Again, it lead more fuel usage because of very often stopping, and it leads high carbon emission also because of very often stopping on the road, because again it because of heavy congestion on the road. Therefore, we need to address it very fastly and immediately we need to apply technological development here to overcome these type of problems. In 2017 itself, Government of India along with many international agencies started focusing on ITS in our transportation field. Their focus in 2017 itself, they made a wonderful document. Under the document, the main focus are fleet management, monitoring, electronic enforcement on rules and regulation. See, on road rules has to be very strictly followed. That has to be managed or monitored by electronic enforcement. On road vehicle traffic management, it is also comes under TSM. Again, parking management again, and innovation. Then education in the field of ITS in India. See, ITS introduction to be in the early age itself. So it has to be added in school education, from the school education itself. Here, while we are implementing ITS, there are so many challenges. There are again so many challenges. First one, economy. Economy is the basic challenge. Listen, large investments we are making to improve the infrastructure of road in our nation. Again here, for the same purpose, Government of India introduced public-private participation mode. But only thing, the payback period is enormously large. Whatever the private project, the payback period varies from 15 years to 35 years. So because of payback period, long payback period, it is a high hindrance in applications of ITS. Then government regulations are enormous because so many government authorities are involved here. So unnecessary delay occurred here. Then inadequate public transport. Definitely inadequate public transport, again it lead hindrance in application of ITS. Moreover, the adequate buses are not at all available in all the metros, and it is the operation itself and inefficient. No strong steps so far taken. It leads rise of private and personalized mode. Very heavy number of personalized mode on road. In 2007, they forecasted that the vehicular growth on road in national level may be 3%, but now it is highly increased. National average itself comes to 10%. Now again variable weather is also one type of, because we need to finalize what may be the width of our road, what may be the gradient, what may be the slope, what may be the camber, but because of profile, natural soil profile, we need to change everything as in the case. Then the business problem, again ITS has enormous data for which we need a very huge server. Again the investment is very enormous. Again the same problem, how far the payback period comes. Again connected to the vehicles, growth of mobile has built a strong base into ITS, because everyone is having more than one phone nowadays. So ITS can be possible if we are efficiently using the networking system. Connecting the road objects with reliable will be the secure way of target of ITS. Our ITS target is secure, reliable, connecting the road objects with the server and the transferred data to the traveler to be in time. Its success is also possible connected by getting the data collection and the analysis of data and the transfer of data to be in time. It will be definitely useful to the users. Large data is recorded in the sensors linked with the internet. So the devices are traveling along with the users. The road users are having their own traveling equipments, then they are having their own device. It is supported by the internet, so they can at any time they can receive the data and they can easily identify where they are supposed to travel, whether they are supposed to go on the same way or whether they are supposed to take an alternate route. These are all the forms of data collection, and these two LAN or wireless, these are all the processing agents, and here these are all the people sitting on behind to analyze the data and to transfer the data to the users in time. What are the existing smart transport systems in India? What are the modern vehicles we are supposed to concentrate on? Again, use of electric car and Internet of Things. Then modern vehicles, what are the things to be done? Presently, because of technological advancement, features which are useful, safety is the first one here. Uses, internal use and for the external use, we are supposed to use modern vehicles. Then here the major focus, maybe the transport focus means crash data. At any time on road, the driver and the passenger or the road user in general, the road user must get the crash data very perfectly, because everybody knows on the road if an accident occurred, a long queue you may expect. You may expect a very long queue on only because of crashes or accidents on the road. So we need to get a data. Then they are supposed to decide to take an alternate route. So high quality of metal has to be used in the car body, because it will definitely minimize the damage at the time of crash. Anti-lock braking, these are all basic systems. Then airbag definitely brings down the life loss due to accident on road. Right here, use of electrical car. It is another concept only because of green vehicle. Use of electrical car, there is no emission, there is no solid emission, but only thing again here there is an entrance. What may be the entrance? We need to recharge the battery very often. Moreover, the technological development is still required to charge the battery while the vehicle is in the running stage itself. While the vehicle is in the running stage, it has to be charged. Then the entrance can be overlooked. Here, it's a, because it is called as a green vehicle, we need to use electrical car. Again, because of cost, it need enormous research. It need again enormous research to increase the number of electrical cars on the road. Then Internet of Things in the car. Every vehicle must have the internet connection devices. Then only we can easily improve the receiving point, as well as whenever the road user receiving the data, analyze the data, and it has to be transferred in time to the road user. This provides the driver can listen or the road user can listen what may be the location of data is available, and automatic telematics can also be helped to have a smooth and fast movement on road. Cars with such devices communicate to each other. This will help the traffic management by creating real-time traffic data. At any time, real-time data will help the road user to operate or to drive their vehicle on the road in a safest manner. Right. Such devices include the car would connect in the long-term evaluation. See, these are all very basic. See, this is a simple one everybody knows. An AC in the car can be easily switched on from a long distance because the driver want the AC to be in on position while he starts its car itself, for which we need a internet connection and advanced technology also. Right, what are the initiatives towards ITS in India? There are again advanced traffic management system. We need electrical toll collection system very recently introduced in India. Then this also comes under ITS initiations in India. Then advanced parking management system. See, parking is a very big problem in urban and urban agglomeration area. So we need to manage the parking. How many number of parking bays are available? As a parker or as a driver, he need to know before entering into a parking lot, he need to know how many number of parkings are totally, how many number of parking spaces are occupied, where we are supposed to park our vehicle. He need to know the data, for which it may be given in a display or it may be come to his phone directly. Future direction. What are the future direction? A boom in communication and analytical infrastructure to be there. Then radio frequency identification in freight transportation is also very, very important. Then electronic toll collection payment, public transport using smart card and passenger information system, usage of light traffic. See, these are all the areas where we are having adequate scope in research to improve these technologies. Then in turn, it will improve the traffic flow or travel demand on the road. Okay, now we will move on to the next phase, ITS in India. Because of heavy population, heavy rapid growth, and because of economic growth, again it will boost the rapid growth in the vehicle number on the road. India has experienced a tremendous increase in the number of registered vehicles on the road. See, the values are also given in 1951, how far the number of vehicles are there. In 2021, how many number of registered vehicles are there on the road. See, this may be important. Annual growth may be 10%, that too a national average. See, it will vary for each and every metro or mega cities. Metro cities and the mega cities, it will vary. In Chennai, in the last year, the data says the annual increase in Chennai goes beyond 18%. Beyond 18%, it is a national average. Economy and rural to urban migration. First point, economy. Second one, rural to urban migration. Improves the demand on road, demand of more number of vehicles on the road. Then it will give you a serious problem on road congestion. Indian urban areas are not capable to tackle this upsurge of vehicle growth, and it resulted in a very high congestion level on road. According to the World Bank, they said that almost every year, because of heavy congestion on Indian roads, in national level, we are losing about 48,000 crores of rupees every year in our nation. ITS is a well-known method to simplify or to minimize these type of problems. Then ITS aims achieve traffic efficiency. It has to reduce the economic degradation. It will definitely conserves the energy. ITS may be expected to reduce the travel time. ITS is expected to enhance the comfort level, and ITS is expected to increase safety of the road user with the help of communication technology. Then applications of ITS consists of, there are so many levels. Data collection, then the collected data has to be analyzed and it has to be operated, and that data, analyzed data, has to be used to regulate the traffic on the road. Again, we need at every stage, every level, we need enormous research in traffic improvement. This may be the classification of ITS. ITS classification is based on the application of specific level like vehicle level, in vehicle level, and in infrastructure level, and in the combined level, vehicle and infrastructure cooperative level. Here the sensors, information processing units, proper communication, messages from road, GPS updates, and automated traffic signal are the key terms. See, these are all the basics under classifications of ITS. What are all the key phases? Sensor. We are supposed to fix enormous number of sensors on the road, all along the road, to receive real-time data. And the real-time data which is collected has to be processed well, and it has to be communicated in between, and the road user has to get the message in time, for which we are supposed to use GPS updates and automated signal. Automated signal is nothing but a green path. Green path, what is green path? Whenever a vehicle running on the road at a design speed, what is design speed? Given speed or prescribed speed. Prescribed speed. Whenever the driver is riding his vehicle at the prescribed speed, he has to get green signal at every intersection. He has to get green signal at every intersection. That is called a continuous green path, for which it may be called as automated traffic and signal system. Again, we are supposed to use sensors. Whenever a bus comes very close to the intersection, the signal has to start or the signal has to change to the green phase for the public transport boards. It is called priority. We are supposed to give priority to the public transport. Then automatically the number of vehicles on the road, next day itself the number of vehicles on the road will come down, because everybody will start using public transport instead of their private or personalized mode. These are the common categories of highway involves in ITS. What are they? Advanced traffic management system, advanced traveler information system, advanced vehicle control system, advanced public transportation system, advanced rural transportation system, advanced commercial vehicle operation system. Among which advanced traffic management, traveler information, public transport, and commercial vehicle operation. These four are major focus of our ITS. Right. This may be called as advanced traffic management system. Here we need enormous number of outdoor and indoor equipment. Just by seeing this image, you can easily identify. Here the traffic management center is there. Inside the traffic, it may be the processor. Again, from here we are supposed to collect the data through traffic camera or sensor, whatever it is. It has to be collected here. Then it has to go to traffic management center. Here the process is going on. Then the real-time data has to be given to the road user directly. Here, advanced traveler information system. Again, it is a whatever the data collected from here, collected from the road, has to be processed here, and it has to be, the information has to be clearly passed to the road user for their safe and fast riding purpose. Again, advanced vehicle control system. Here, just listen. So many parts of the same vehicle was controlled by different sensors. Different sensor. Here it is possible, if we achieve this sensor control on a same vehicle, there is no need of road accidents. There is no possibilities of road accident. Whenever the vehicle comes very close to the next vehicle, automatically the vehicle will come to rest. Automatically the vehicle comes to rest. So it is possible by advanced vehicle control system. Again, it is a part or it is a component under our ITS. Again, advanced public transportation system. It is very major and highly important one, because whenever we are improving public transportation system, definitely we may bring down the number of vehicles on the road on the next day itself. Again, it comes under, not under TSM, it will comes under TDM, travel demand management, for which we are supposed to use a separate lane to public transport. Yes, it is possible. Whenever the road is having 6 lanes, it is possible to reserve 2 lanes on either side of median. It is possible. If we reserve these 2 lanes for public transport, all along the road, remaining vehicles will be pushed to other 2 lanes on either side. Then all along the path, the public transport has to get green signal at every intersection. 2 people are using, one may be public transport, another one may be is personalized vehicle. The person used public transport reaches his destination sooner than the person who is using his personalized vehicle. Next day itself, he definitely not use its personalized vehicle. He will also start using public transport. Our public transportation must be operated very efficiently and effectively, in which it can reduce the number of vehicles on the road. Again, advanced rural, it's a very rare one. Applied surface transportation, we need advanced rural transportation system. It is a minor part of ITS. Then advanced commercial vehicle. Here it is very simple one. We need to operate effectively our trucks and we need to operate effectively our container trucks. Container trucks and other trucks has to be operated very perfectly. Here again, we are supposed to collect the data from the road user, road vehicles, and it has to be processed, and the data has to be given to the road user in time. In turn, we can easily reduce the carbon emission, driver assistance can be easily given, and it will improve the automatic driving also. Right. These are all the components of ITS. Again, data collection, then the collected data has to be transferred, and traveler information has to be get in time for their safe and fast riding. Traffic management center may be the processing unit. They are receiving the data, and here the data, collected data is analyzed and it has to be transferred to the road user directly. Here the data is collected and analyzed, and further operation control management of the traffic in real time. The efficiency of traffic management center depends on these are all the components. Automatic data collection to be very perfect, and data transmission to TMC to be in time or immediate, and the analysis and received data and communication to the trusted information to the road user. Trusted information is real data. Real data as real processed data has to be given to the road user, based on which they need to decide whether this road has to be selected for their travel or the neighboring road or altering road, whatever it is. The road user has to decide. Here the data collection. Again, these are all the data. For data collection, we need these type of accessories. What are they? Automatic vehicle identifier, we need, then GPS, we need sensor, cameras, through which the data has to be collected. For as another set of hardwares located at a different collection center. What are the data we need? It's a very basic one. Volume count, how many number of vehicles on the road over a length of road, we need to take care. Then traffic surveillance, it's also very important. Travel speed and delay. See, speed and delay are a combined term. If speed increases, automatically delay come down. If speed decreases, delay will increase. Travel speed and delay has to be observed, and travel time, what may be the length of time taken to cover by a vehicle on road with highly congested condition or in the relaxed condition. Then location is also very important. Rather than vehicle weight, we need to take care. Then data transmission, again whatever the data collected has to be transferred to the data processing area, and there the collected data has to be processed well, and it has to be framed in a correct structure, and whoever is required the data, that person has to receive the processed data in time. Rapid and real-time information communication is the key word in ITS implementation. There are other things also. Through SMS, they can get, through internet, they can get the real-time data. And there are again so many options are available through which the road users can get the data, real-time data in time. Here, traveler advisory system is used to inform the transportation update to the users. This system delivers the time information like what are the data they need, travel time. See, even your GPS attached cell phone can also give this type of details. Travel time, travel speed, what may be the expected delay, what may be the accident on the road, then change of route. See, the device itself will show you which route is highly congested, which route we can select for our ride to minimize our running time, and diversion, whether we need diversion or not, work zone condition. Yes, this information is delivered by the electronic device, like these are all the electronic devices: BMS, internet, advisory radio, and short message, okay, SMS, then automated cell phone message, radio announcement, television announcement. Again, there are so many different options are available to transfer the processed data to the road user as a real time data. Then ITS in the world level, applications of ITS is widely accepted in many countries to bring down the traffic congestion and travel demand. Then road safety is very, very important. Road efficient usage of road infrastructure is also another part. Many organizations around the world are trying to use ITS application to meet their demand. ITS become multidisciplinary, and it is a work among public sector, private sector, and even in academic also. Then in US again, the transportation department itself takes ITS as a major tool. Again in Europe, it is directly linked with their transportation system. In UK also, it is directly compiled with their transportation system. In Canada, Canada is the first country who introduced ITS in 1959 itself. See, just for computer controlled traffic signal system and toll collection, they started in 1999 itself. Then ITS in India, what we are supposed to do? In metros, ITS are even now in a pilot project level. Still, it has to increase, or it has to be given focus in a major level. Traffic signal management. Yes, it is very simple one. Signal management is nothing but getting a green path. See, even in Chennai, before few years, they tried on Anasali. Green path. Continuously, they are the vehicle which is moving at design speed has to get green signal continuously at every intersection. That is called green path. Organized car parking management or parking management, public transportation management. That is very simple. The basic usage is arrival time of next bus has to be informed to the passengers in time. Then what are the challenges? Again, inefficient road structure, financial boundaries given by our authorities. Then urbanization, unorganized, unplanned development of urbanization, rapid population growth, lack of willingness and lack of resource, lack of automation demand, lack of road user awareness, then the negligence in decision making process. These are all the challenges facing in ITS. Then what are the benefits of ITS? Can be seen in the fullest form when the ITS has to be applied in a larger scale, not in the small scale level. So then only we may get the full effect of ITS. Then immediate need, what are the things we need? Emergency management we need, then congestion management we need, traffic management system we need, traveler information system very, very must, then commercial vehicle system and advanced vehicle control system. These are all the very immediate need we need in our country. Then recent projects shows now we are taken a part of ITS usage in all the projects. Then evolving ITS standards for various constitutions applications. Formation of ITS regulatory authority under combined ministry. See, ITS is combined in ministry level and in road transport and highways also to regulate ITS projects in steps to overcome implementation problems of ITS in our country. See, simply speaking, implementation of ITS in India is a very big problem. Now, the ministry, the union ministry takes steps. Maybe in the past 5 years, they took steps to overcome the implementation of ITS in our traffic field, which may be highly effective, which will definitely improve, which will definitely show a good advance in ITS on road traffic and transportation sector. For this presentation, I took these two references as my basic, and this may be the topic we discussed so far, intelligent transportation system. Here, just see how far at a rotary intersection, how far the vehicles are moving at their design speed. Here, the design speed itself around 60 to 80 km per hour. How fast they are moving. Okay, thank you.